Collecting books with Danny the Puppet.
Hi, it is I, Danny the Puppet, and this week on Collecting Bots, we're going to talk about Cyberworld. Oh, that's right. The first toys are coming out, and last Saturday, the first episode of Cyberworld premiered. It looks like it was a double episode, and it came in at 10 minutes, which means episodes are going to be about 5 minutes long. Well, first of all, let's talk about the show Cyberworld. It was interesting. I gotta say, I came into this thinking that I was not going to enjoy it, and I actually got a kick out of it. The basic concept seems to be that the Autobots and Decepticons have been transported to some strange world where they're going to compete in video game like competitions. Now, when I first heard about that, and knowing that this is geared towards kids, I thought for sure this is something I would not enjoy. But I will say, getting into it after the first episode, it did catch my interest a little. First of all, it approaches it with kind of a mystery concept. Somehow they got transported to this world. It seems like they've forgotten some things. They've been given new firmware to help them participate in the games of this world. And again, the basic concept didn't sound too intriguing to me. Transformers competing in video game competitions. But the mystery of why they're there, how they got there, what's going on, it definitely is intriguing. The first episode, we see Optimus run into Grimlock, and he doesn't seem to recognize Grimlock. Is that because this is just a different universe than we're used to? Or is it part of the memory lapse that seems to be going on here? Bumblebee and Optimus and Megatron seem familiar with each other, so that is something. The world seems to be divided in different terrains, a forest terrain, a desert terrain, and so on. And the Transformers aren't sure what's going on, is what I can tell here. The part that really got me interested, though, is when we saw Bumblebee and Megatron introduced. It was kind of cool. First of all, I like this take on Bumblebee. It seems like a natural progression from the Bumblebee we see in Transformers 1, where he's a bit silly but still courageous. And I love one of the things that caught my interest is there's a lot of jokes in there that I don't think are geared towards the kids. Let's take Bumblebee, for instance. Within the scene with Bumblebee, we get to see Bumblebee in the famous dead Yamcha pose, and we get to see Bumblebee in a Peter Griffin pose. Those are not necessarily jokes that the kids watching this would get. Another joke that was kind of along those lines, Optimus running away from Grimlock. We see the mirror with the objects in the mirror maybe closer than they appear, doing the Jurassic Park sing. So, kind of neat to see those gags in there, and it intrigued me enough to want to watch it again. The animation's a little different. It's got kind of a smooth texture to it, and I don't know if too many people paid attention to voice actors, but it looks like 3 or 4 voice actors doing all the voices. So that's not very promising, but they did do a decent job. So the cartoon did intrigue me enough to tune in for a next one, but in the end, just a reminder, this is geared at kids, and as it should be. One thing I've been saying about people, hearing from people saying they want people to watch Cyberworld and encouraging Cyberworld is, hey, this fandom of ours, Transformers, it needs new blood. You got to get the kids into it. Now, in my house, I've got 3 kids, and of them, 2 of them really like Transformers. So, but given they're kind of growing up there, but my son liked it. My son liked Cyberworld. He definitely was intrigued and wanted to tune in next time. And like I said, I kind of liked it. Is it anything groundbreaking? Is it as good as reading an issue of the comic by Skybound? Not quite, but it intrigued me enough to tune in, and I like the humor to it. So, was it bad? No. Was it extremely good? No, it's kind of a mid level thing. I'll give it a 2 out of 4 stars if you want to rate it that way. But enough for me to want to come back and see what happens next. And I like their take on Bumblebee. I like their take on Megatron. Let's talk about that. Megatron turns into a bull. I really liked Megatron in this. He had a subtle, I don't know, conniving nature to him. At first, he works with Bumblebee, but when Bumblebee one-ups him, he turns on Bumblebee really quick. It's definitely an interesting take on Megatron. We'll see where it goes. But with this, we got to talk about the toys. The toys. I haven't seen any in stores. I've only seen pictures online, and they come. There's some different designs here, that's for sure. Some of them look really good. The Scorponok figure looks really nice. Grimlock looks interesting. Optimus is passable. Ugh. But that Bumblebee, I'm not even sure if I'm going to buy one for my collection. I'll probably cave and get it eventually because I like to get Bumblebee from each series. But it's a weird looking Bumblebee. He's not very posable, and I know they're geared at kids, but if you want kids to get into this, you got to give kids quality toys, not junky toys that are not looking very good. So we'll see what happens. Haven't seen the toys on the store shelves yet, and we'll have to see that Bumblebee. He's $15. He's not very posable, and he doesn't have a lot of paint apps. Looks kind of bland. We'll see where this goes. But some of the other toys look really good. They've got they've got Skybite turning into a car. I think that's very clever. That Megatron that turns into a bull looks really nice. And like I said, that Optimus is passable. I just wish they had some more posability and maybe a little more paint apps and more attention to the design. But we shall see. What are your thoughts on Cyberworld, everyone? Hopefully, you've all seen the first episode. Do you guys like it? Is it worth it? Is it something that's going to turn the Generation 1 crowd off? I do not know. But stay tuned. We'll see what happens more with Cyberworld, and maybe I'll follow up after a few episodes and see if it's still something worth watching. Bye for now.